Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, won't you show me your game? I want to take you higher, wallow in the Maya. Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, won't you give me some game? Man, oh my. Why not take me higher? Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, it's a bang gang shame. Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Woo! Okay, love, here it is. Here it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess I have to do that. Really far away. Okay, so here we are, honey bunny. I just want to tell you, fuck, things are gotta be okay. Things can be brilliant. So about the octopus, um, I think we know what the fix is. So what I want to do is work on it and finish it. And I am going to use probably something in the neighborhood of 1/8 inch by probably 3 inch flat bar. And I'm going to curve it lengthwise, sort of like a shade, you know, the blinds that come down with the ribs in them or whatever, those. So in that manner. And then I'm going to cut it on a diagonal. So each piece goes from like 1/2 inch width to probably 3 full inch. Yeah, width. And I can cut that down lengthwise. Maybe that big nasty fucking saw, I can turn it upside down or something. Or anyway, you have some heavy duty skill saw type stuff. So you can use that. And also, if it worked, you could order a plate and have it sheared. Probably they won't shear that small. Plasma cut, whatever. You can do it. So there's that. And I wonder if I could get Eli as an actual good helper, if that's at all possible, as a free apprentice, and have him do art with me. But he has to show that he can work. He does. Ooh, this is a great idea. Eli might be wonderful if he's made some changes. So, that's an idea. And also, I think he has to apprentice for me a certain number of hours if this is going to work. He's going to have to apprentice with me a certain number of hours and high quality, good work, because this is my living. I have actually been giving him too much, and he doesn't actually realize it. So I can't sacrifice my living and my quality and all that shit. But I would offer him a resume and a portfolio of work that he's worked on and keep track of stuff that he has done. And that I would do for him. And he can have separate hours at the studio on his own. And I believe I would trust Eli. Yeah, I don't care. He could actually use the studio maybe to hang out a little with some of his buddies if they're cool. So, this is interesting. And we could just say no smoking at work, what you do on your off time. You go out, you do something else, walk around the block. I don't care. It's up to you what you do. But yeah, we still can separate that out. Wow, super interesting. And it might actually help me keep on the straight and narrow as far as pot smoking and not pot smoking. And I'm really curious to see what it's like with Eli. Yeah, and with me. You can probably help me. So there's that. Okay, that's a potential apprentice thing to think about. And now I also have the octopus fix. Did I describe it fully? Okay, so we got the 1/8 by half flat bar. And then, and we're cutting it from 1/2 inch to 3 inch diagonally. And curving it lengthwise. And so that will take up the side of the octopus leg ends up in a U, so each leg is vertical. And you can use your curved, this is good to explain it this much because you're going to need it this much. So, plus I'm processing it right now as I do it, and I do not appreciate that enough and give myself time for that. I just figured that if I know, yeah, I get the answer, like, bink. But I also need to process it and slow it down human-wise and take it step by step and figure out what that means. Yeah, that's legit. You gotta give a girl that shit. Okay. So the legs of the U are straight up, and this will help me practice keep telling a story in a straighter manner. That's going to be the beauty of this for me. Yes, for my head. Yes, this is the insight I get when I'm stoned. Okay, so here we go. The legs of the U are going up, and on the side of the flat bar with the curve, it's going to be like an octagon corner, a lopped off corner, or like when you're bending pipe and you have a segmented bend. That's what it is, a segmented bend. So instead of one angle, it's 2 angles in their lesser value, which is going to be easier to mate up. And so then when you're over your 45-degree angle corner, whatever that is, a lopped off corner. Now the bottom, we have the legs upside down, so the bottom can just be a flat sheet going across. As long as both legs are, close to that, then I can set in. I could set in the strip that I cut, and maybe at that point, I don't know if this will work or not. See, I would love a curve in it. You've curved shit so far. And it wouldn't be a big curve. It'd be way smaller than what you're doing. So yes, it's doable. Give that a go. And it's going to be 16 gauge sheet metal. Yeah, which is what you've been doing. But yeah, that's going to be doable. I think that's going to be doable. Plus, this would allow me to make the leg wider if it's not so deep. And then the flat bar on the side could even be wider if I need it to be. I can make this fucker bigger right now. Wow. Oh, that would be so great to widen that thing up. Yeah, so I'll have to think about what that does. It would be shallower. Oh, that's what it would be. It would be shallower, but I'd be adding height on the side walls. And then so maybe I'd add extra height if I make it shallower. So think about that. Think about if you want your legs to be bulkier looking. Now's the time to try and figure that out. Okay. What else? Oh. Okay, it's super interesting is that this is an opportunity to, you got to buy yourself out of your contract. You have not given them the money yet. You need to mail them the money. It's not like they don't know they don't have the money. And then Gosh, memes, you gotta do that shit. And make a better card. Yes, get him a better card. You could redo that part. Absolutely. Okay, I kind of want to go get that card right now and set it out so I don't forget. And that would be really distracting. So I am going to review this and hope that I will remember about the card. Or maybe just talking about it a little bit right now. Let me visualize it. Maybe. I need a little extra time. That's okay. That's okay. As we're getting this going, this is okay. So this is a distraction, but not really. So your poor little brain, honey, you jump ahead. So what you can do is you'll just take the Alex Yang thing when you see it and you'll pull it out and you'll know it's a hot, exciting button right now. So it's not like you won't do it. And that looks like a little nest right there. Oh, it's a dead bush. It'd make a great nest. Sculpture. Okay. So I need to get that card and, or, you know, don't send them an old thing because you were all hardly functional with an envelope with cross-offs and jerky handwriting. Write him a little note, mail it back to him. And in this note, you can even let him know you're working on a different version of the octopus once you do actually get it figured out. That note is not ready to be sent right now. Timing on that is not now. It's a good thing to think about, but it's not time to do it now. And timing is important, sweetheart. And you need to factor in timing to things for yourself. Oh, for evolution? Yes, that's it. I realized that the other day, that timing and evolution. Yes, that's why you can, like, for instance, record this right now. And yes, I'd love to do it in one take and all that shit, but it also can be laying the groundwork and then sparking ideas for writing. Oh, and for the cards. See, as you review this, if it's a video, as you review it, you could also stop and take the actions based on it, what I'm saying here. But also, it might be like singing with myself, you know? It's going back to the past with myself and, you know, looking it over again, which is what I need to do. And I guess I need to externalize it, at least at this point. You know, I do. So this is so very interesting. And this is how much I'm not rooted in myself, which is kind of cool. I have definitely gone internally and sought that which cannot be named. So, okay, it's a wonderful journey. It could have the super happy, wild ending. And I think, where was I now? On this octopus thing? Yeah, so basically I can complete it as I want and make it like a magnum opus. And I want to. I want to make the most beautiful thing ever and put it out there. Shop the shit out of that fuck. And like set crystals in it. Oh my God, yeah, and make it amazing. Make it amazing. And old and beautiful and blacksmithed. I don't want it to be fucking rusty. What a waste to make it rusty. So enough of that shit. You could, yeah, you can really make the metal shine in this thing. Especially with the new, oh yeah, especially with the new abrasives you got from Klingsport. Those are sexy as fuck. So you gotta order some more of those and use them. And you know what? If you're stretching your abrasives too far and it's taking too long, don't do this anymore. You need to be way more functional. It's when you'll be able to